Hey, I want to go over how one strategy doubled my retention. And when that happened, my practice went through the roof. It was easy. My volume increased. People stayed. They brought family members, and it was one principle. So, what's that one principle? Well, first of all, what led to that one principle? Well, I finally figured out I will never fulfill my vision or get my practice to the level I want one at a time. I got to get them 10 at a time. Why doesn't one at a time work? Because there's natural attrition. People go from 3 times a week to once a week, or maybe they quit, or all kinds of things happen, but you got to get them 10 at a time to grow. So here was the principle. My intention was to break generational patterns, because health patterns run through generations. Here's how easy it is. When you have your patient application form, you look at their initial intake form, look at family history. So we just came back from the retention boot camp in Atlanta. So powerful. Everybody was transformed. They're getting family members left and right now. And here's what happened. One, started looking at family history. Two, I'm going to give you a quick story on a sample role play report of findings. And what happened was, hey, you had the wife and the husband. The husband was a patient. We had the wife. So I explained to her basically how health is energy. Let's catch you up. And what is she? And she makes this face. And it was like, man, do you have a health problem? Yeah, I do. I have this whole pattern. She says this. I have a health pattern in my family, and people die at a young age. We've had 5 people die before they were 65, right? Oh my God. So most people say, well, you don't want to end up like that. What did I say? Does your family live in that area? Why? Because we're not getting your immediate family. We're getting your extended family. Do they live in that area? Secondly, here's the key. Do you feel the purpose based on what you know right now to break this generational pattern? Absolutely. I just would now, all I got to do is get her family members in, right? And then do you have kids? No. Do you want your kid, you want to break that pattern before you have kids? They will never experience that. This is the spouse. So what am I going to do? The spouse automatically is going to let the husband, she's going to make him commit. She's going to be a patient. She's going to tell her family, and I'm getting patients that aren't born yet. They're kids that they're going to have in a few years. I have so many stories like that. When you break generational patterns as your purpose, then you begin to hear things you didn't hear. When they say, another role play was, yeah, I have scoliosis, but I got it from my mother. Oh my God. Then it turns out the mother has MS and the daughter has autoimmune. Man, first question isn't you don't want to end up like your mother. It's, does your mother live in the area? Scoliosis runs in females 7-1. Do you have sisters? Does your mom have sisters? Do you have nieces? Do you have daughters? Like automatically, there's 10 people. That is a strategy. You can double your practice, double your retention, have the purpose of breaking generational patterns, not just creating a patient. Hey, we're going to have another day 1, day 2 boot camp. How you can do this on day 1, get 10 referrals right from day 1 and give them a purpose that's bigger than themselves. Go to Elite Coaching LLC, check out the boot camps, give me a call, schedule a breakthrough call. And man, I'll tell you how you can double your practice, double your retention, fulfill your purpose on a higher level, and make it easy. All right. Love you guys.